Hello there YouTube, this is Sibbles and Bits back at it again with another Inkbound daily. Today is the solo daily for, let's get the right month, May 29th? There we go. And today we are going to be playing Chainbreaker, going from Radiant Market to Silent Promenade, and then up against Argoloth. Radiant Market and Silent Promenade are a bit oof, because they are the two tankiest maps of the game, in my opinion. But thankfully, we get +2 Will Reserve, which, again, for whatever reason, is a red bannered mod. I guess, there is a such thing as too much will. We have Paper Tigers in play so that enemies take 50% more damage and last 2 waves of all combat spawn at once. As Chainbreaker, this is quite notable. Our bread and butter is usually just spamming 1 until we finally have a reason to not spam 1, and then our combo usually makes it so that we either have free or discounted skills. And at default, our third button is very good at taking out waves of enemies. So all last 2 waves spawning at once immediately is relatively good for us. The problem is that if we don't kill them, then we're going to take double damage. We're probably going to take a lot of damage anyways, just in this setup in general. Our trinket is Scales of Infinite Potential. I honestly don't know how this works. I guess this one actually wrote... No, well, let's actually become ourselves first. I believe that so long as we only use, like, our bindings here, we should get both? Or we get 0. I don't know which one of those it's going to be. Hopefully it's not 0, because then the trinket's pretty much useless, as per usual. Anyways. Looking here. I could see us going Verdant. Verdant's not too bad. Verdant Seed lasts quite a while. We could re-roll that for something more exciting. I'll admit those are not looking great at all. I'm going to take Verdant Seed, even though that doesn't help our turn 1. I'm hoping that it helps us later. And I'm willing to take 2 Tarnished Bolts here. We're going to come back to this and re-roll it. Reset me, please. Thunderlope. Now, Thunderlope is difficult unless, of course, we're setting up that we're going to combo at the start of our turn, which is something that's possible. And if that's the case, then basically we use Runic Strike the first turn to just go ahead, gain a bunch of combo. And then at the start of next turn, we use a skill. Our combo will reduce the cooldown. Thunderlopes will reduce the cooldown. Otherwise, this does nothing for us turn 1, which is a little eh. Could also just see grabbing this and grinding it for Starwalker, honestly. It enables a lot of bindings to be pretty good. Like, say, After Image. Or Pilfer. Cultivate being free. With combo. Gives us good single target. Question is how are we actually going to, like, take care of these bosses? I suppose they're single target checks. Radiant Market's going to be a bit difficult. Yeah, we could actually grab Cultivate here, I think. Otherwise, After Image is also pretty good, especially in light of us going up against Argoloth, because Blur reduces the damage of all tentacles. And then, like, crits are okay, honestly. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Cultivate. And then I do want this. Chalice this early. Yeah. Almost want to reroll this again. Like, this is honestly all garbage, but I guess I'll take the cultivated shields. Really shouldn't, but we did. We want to take this during combat if possible. Do we actually want to grind this? I think we do. I think it's more useful to us grinded, because then cultivate can be spammed. Otherwise, this binding empowerment would have been great had we not rerolled twice, so we kind of like scuffed ourselves out of that one. Let's go ahead, grind that, get Starwalker 1 out, so that's going to reduce this down to 5, which is pretty good, IMO. I don't want to take a Glyph Globe this early. Let's get our uncommons. I say as I forget that I'm on a class that has shitty uncommons, which is why I rerolled the first one in the first place and then could not go to get the blue commons, and it's just difficult being me sometimes, alright? You guys don't understand. I want to use this. That gives us enough damage to almost one tap, I guess. Because we had 10 physical damage. That's how I feel about that. It's honestly kind of annoying. Suppose you have lifelink, we might as well kill you now. We're also, like, perfectly fine here. None of this is doing it for me. Grind ink flat for expert binder. Okay. We'll do it. Not really. I almost want to leave that, but that's not the right move. Could also quicken. Interesting. I feel like I would want a physical skill just to offset the fact that we took a magic binding here. I don't want only my physical damage to keep going up. Although I suppose now that we have Chalice of Champions, we really don't care about Scales of Infinite potential. Do we pay out then with Cleave? Cleave is a much better skill than Eruption. Don't add me. I think we're going Quicken. These are all garbage. I don't know why I live this life. We're not taking that. Take me to a sea breach. I need literally anything else. Aren't your class specifics ass? I'm not gonna pay for that. That's Demise, I suppose. I do need a glyph globe. I'd rather get 2 items though. Works for me. I think we're going to take some damage. No, we're not. No, we're not. I don't know why I was forgetting the fact that that actually gives me 1 will right now. But here we are. I think that we just win. This would be pretty good for our setup right now. Be willing to take that. Grind this. Get basically going to be able to use our skills every turn, but for what purpose? I don't know. Beats me. These I don't like. I do like this for Star Walker. And Alchemist, I guess? Yeah. Okay, never mind. We're happy. Take me to the stacks. I want better stuff. Oh, you have books now? Good for you, man. Alchemist tool belt. Okay. Alright, I think our build is pretty much decided by this point. Is there anything here to take a look at? Another Chalice of Champions. It is rather early. Unfortunately, Parsimonious is not very good. We don't even really want to pick it up for the sets, I believe. I think dropping Crack Shackles for a second Chalice is the correct play here. So, we're going to do that. Alright. It'd be dope if there was a potion here. Of course not. Alright, this is going to be a tough fight with no potion. And what are you? I'm being hit launch bombs. Who cares? Alright. Gonna throw this down here for later. We don't need to use that right now. Quicken itself is going to be pretty useless until we ascend it. Dope. Screwed that one up. Oh, I have no will, and I'm a scream. It is most definitely better for us to leave that for this turn. Gonna leave another one, probably punch you exactly no times because I've already walked out here. Except, what about now? Alright, we gotta kill you on this turn. We should be able to. We've got more than enough will lying around. That wasn't even necessary. We honestly could have just picked it all up. We lost a little bit of health, but it's a boss, so it doesn't matter. Expedite, no. Although that cooldown... That cooldown, though. Alright. That's the last one that I wanted to see. Why would you do this to me? We're using a lot of this. This seems like a good option. I kind of want this to do something, though. Just saying. No, we'll just take punishing. It'll be fine for now. Yeah, and we're going to grind these things. Pressure tank and probably shining circlet. Rare augments I can get behind. Gives us good stuff like prep and shielding. Okay. Pick up Parsimonies just to try and get Starwalker 7. Not sure that that's necessary with our current lineup. It's something though. Might as well pick it up. That's cute. Especially against Arg. Yeah, I'll take that. Now we have Starwalker done. Potion of Power is nice. That might help us with Runestone. Balls. We should have used another potion. This is technically one wheel a turn. I kind of like this. I really don't think that anything else here is really of anything of use to us, except maybe Urmogs. Urmogs could definitely be useful to us. We also already have some Mythos. We could grind this after we catch it next fight in order to, I don't even think that that's necessarily good, but might as well run with it, I guess. What is this dealing? Deal bonus damage according to how far the teleport range is. Gain 5 movement. Next. Reckless Lunge is fine. We could reroll this too. What else are we going to reroll for? Like, Double Strike would probably be the best. Twin Palm? Screw it. We'll take Reckless Lunge. Take me to a Sea Breach, I guess. Yeah. We really have no purpose for greens in this build. Oh, hello. I would love to give you my life force. Why did I give you my life force? Alright. We're going to try this again. This time we're going to remember to actually reduce or use both of our potions so that we don't waste one. Bloodthirst is interesting. Okay. Probably even could have doubled that one. I think I'm going to need that for the second one of these guys that comes out, though. Because this guy's going to be a pain in the ass. Well, that's a lot of damage. Hmm. Now you're going to be hecka annoying. Bone calcifier and being hit take 50, gain 15 damage till end of combat. Eh? Another Tongue of the Frozen Flame? Absolutely not. Guess I'll take the Bone calcifier. It at least will give us damage. 2 disintegration potions is kind of useless. Acknowledgement of exemption. I guess what it does is it allows us to technically put more cultivates on the ground, but that really doesn't do much for us, to be honest. Thunderstruck Bell is probably the most useful thing here. You know what? Sure, why not? Really not impressed by all the stuff we're getting. Like, the first half of our game seemed pretty good. I don't know if I'm misplaying this half of it, though. Hard to tell. Well, now we get 2 shock out there every single turn. That's at least somewhat useful. We're going to take this for safety strats. We can afford to take a rare augment. -2 base cooldown, sure. I'll take that. Paradigm shift, not feeling it. That'll help somewhat. Guess I should have put that out first. Alright, we'll have him on turn 2, and then we just eat all these plants, pretty much. Or sorry, he'll be phased on turn 3. Then on turn 4, we eat all these plants. Big party. Whoop. Actually, I don't even know why I'm being cute about this. Just pick up everything. Alright. I guess mushroom growth isn't bad. Like, it doesn't actively harm us like some of the other ones. And that is exactly what we're looking for right there. Oh, yeah, we'll take mushroom, I guess. There's really nothing else for us to reroll for. Okay. Oh, hello. What about if we were to do something like this? I mean, come on. That's pretty much about to do it. That with a crit is certainly better. Much better. Okay. We'll just do that then. Lupine gloves requires people to bleed. We don't bleed. So for short, we don't care. We could have gone like a little bit of crit here. Wits. Wits is kind of bad for us right now. We already like don't have any like damage on anything. Aspect of Ashloon might be able to do something if it just happens to hit the right target. Right target, of course, being the boss. I think I'm honestly like okay with what we have. I would kind of like to get our verdant set up if we could get a couple of verdant vestiges. Gain 1 stack of blur on quicken. That's pretty good, honestly. We can also re-roll this. That's much better on Quicken. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good. Let's not forget our potion. Open this up. Let's take a look at the shop. We can spend a little bit of money. Why are you like this? Alright. Can reroll each of these once, I believe. There's Vigorous. Come on, man. Inventor at least gives us a shock every turn. And increases the amount that shock does for us. So I think that Ohmic Orb Walkers to grind is not bad at all. I know that that probably seems like heresy to a lot of you, but that's what we're going to do. What's going on here then? Is this glass cannon just so that we can get the Reaver set for some extra crit damage that we're technically scaling through using tons of Reckless Lunge? Possibly. Possibly. Probably. We're also going to get the mark set, but it's not like we mark anything, so I guess we could just drop literally anything here. Go up here, grind these two, come back. Oh, I also forgot that we have Orb Lord now, so we get a little bit of healing on that. I forgot, due to the way that it works, we have now removed all of our bonus HP. So hopefully that doesn't bite us. Anything cheap here? Nope. Okay. Well, let's get to it. I think I want to be over here. Okay. Probably should have been laying our mushrooms. That's kind of a waste. That's rough. How are we healing to, though? Oh well. Guess that's a bank error in our favor. So we can take this one hit. Let's not hurt any tentacles more than we need to. We'll just bop you one. And we'll walk on out. We're perfectly fine. It's looking pretty good. Let's make sure that we're actually doing this time. 1, 2, 3. Mushroom. Well, that's pretty good. That's a phase. You would really rather not take this damage. Are you not supposed to... Oh, we didn't take the blur. We took the smite all enemies. You give us blur. So I guess we gotta eat this. Put another one down, eat it. That's gonna save us enough, but I'm not quite sure I appreciate that. Hitting you would still... Really don't like that. However, we've got the juice. We have a crit. You've been shocked. We're fine. Turn 4, you're gonna get bopped. That simple. Oh, you got both the shocks? That's actually, like, terrible. Why would you do that? Hmm? If I knew exactly what turn it was, I would feel fine with leaving them, but I don't. You're here, so it has to be turn 4, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we should have an extra turn. Alright. It's time for the serious punch. Who is shocked? You are. Goodbye. Alright. Okay, we only lost 500 points, and that was basically... We missed one turn and took damage, I believe, once. Otherwise, I believe all of our stats are in order. Yep, looks like it. So, yeah, one fight. And that's worth 500 points to us. Anyways, run was pretty entertaining, I would say. Hopefully you guys found it educational or entertaining yourself. If you have any feedback whatsoever, be it questions, comments, concerns, misplay alerts, be sure to put those down in the comments below. And until next time, I will catch you guys around. Oh, we lost 600 points. My apologies. I keep forgetting that it's 46,650, not 46,550. Anyways, you guys have a good one.